I don't know, I felt like about 10 years ago I told myself, all I need is one more bubble, right? Just give me one more, I'll know exactly what to do with it. Unfortunately, I can't find my notes anymore, so I don't remember what to do with it anymore. It certainly feels like we're in an interesting time, especially because of the contrast, right, in terms of what's happening in the Valley versus what's happening in the rest of the U.S. and in the rest of the world. It's pretty insane. Like I said, I just came back from the Middle East, for instance, and everyone was sort of like doom and gloom, like looking at me like, I feel so bad for you. You're in the U.S. And yet in the Valley right now, it's like completely the opposite situation, right? I mean, we have these huge checks being written for engineers, and these big battles that are happening, and you hear about like these signing bonuses and poaching, and it's easier to raise money than it is to hire people. Which is also an interesting feature this time. But I think the reason it's
definitely true.
Yeah, it really is. But the reason I'm not on the sideline sort of hand-waving and saying, bah humbug, I think is because the reality is the prospect is we have more infrastructure today on the web to be able to do things and create big companies, I think, at unprecedented rates. And so what keeps us there, the carrot, I think, is the fact that when something hits, it has the potential to hit big, and my prediction is the next company to go very big will be bigger and faster than anything we've seen before, just because of standing on the shoulders of everyone else's work. So, how can you stand on the sidelines? You got to play. So